Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Hardcore Tarkov. In Hardcore Tarkov, we're hopping on the shoreline. See you in there. Late spawn, classic. Only a minute this time. I'm taking breaks like we're loading in on a weekday, you know? Okay, what do we need to do? Honestly, some of the things we need can spawn here, so we should check. And then I might just run backwards here and then go to the new area. Or smuggler's area. Check there. Gotta drink some water though. It's really hot in my room right now. Okay, YouTube, thanks for tuning in, by the way. Sorry, I forgot this is the start of an episode. We're 6 hours into stream right now. But I do appreciate you tuning in, watching these episodes all the way through. Like I said, I'm getting super, super, super excited for 1.0 already. It's going to be real good. So make sure you're subbed to the channel, and that's going to be... I'm not guaranteeing any, like, specifics on it, but I'm very excited to produce it. It's going to be fun. Definitely these higher quality recordings. My episodes are now but like between 50 and 70 gigs instead of 30. And hoping to do some more customized thumbnail stuff. Hoping, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping for some good stuff there. It's a fuel. Don't really need that though. So, very excited. And we are going to be going, we're going to be doing the whole 9 yards on that one. We're going to be going for Kappa. We're going to be trying to max out everything because it's a 1.0 playthrough. Trying to legit escape Tarkov, you know. I know the Mosin has Archangel stock in game. Does it have a scope mounts that go over the rear sight? I have no idea. I like doing link search on all that kind of stuff. I do know for the Archangel Mosin stock, you need to have... you will need the Archangel mag specifically. Otherwise, the built-in internal mag for the Mosin doesn't work with it. I see. Don't think I just enjoy watching. Yeah, yes, in some capacity. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I've only used the Archangel Mosin like once or twice. But yes, you can absolutely put a real scope on the Mosin. And do the thing with it. I mean, all the loose loot is nerfed, but this place can absolutely have, like, bleach and... Oh, you own one IRL. Got you. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, speaking of... That's kind of funny. The game hurt us. Wow. It knows. The game knows. Nikita's always listening. I do want that. I was just sipping my coffee. Faster to do it this way. Okay, I need keys. And we need to kill time. Before we head into either resort or even smuggler's area. So much more comfortable to shoot an Archangel stock. I believe it. I believe it. I think they make that in game They represent the ending game by just a ton more ergo. Yeah. I still have yet to loot those saves, funny enough. Hey, that could be it. West 216. West 301. Probably very bad. This wipe, if I had to guess. Like, really bad. Another key. We got RBAO. AO's not bad. That's the one by the marked room, I think. One of the marked rooms. I can't remember which one. Nice. Yeah, I've actually never shot a long range rifle. The highest caliber rifle I think I shot is 22. Well, I guess shotgun. It's not really a rifle though. It's a shotgun. Yeah. I've shot a lot of pistols. I've shot a lot of shotguns. But rifles, I've really only done 22s. Oh, that's not true. I shot an AR-15 once. That's not true. That was neat. Original stock has a steel butt piece. Best of my shot of the rage. Ended up with a black and blue poop. Oh, jeez. Yeah. That makes way more sense now why they have, like, the rubber butt stock available for it. And she was holding it right. Yeah. Wow. Not a fault, just a old gun is old, you know. That's how it goes. This raid went quiet on me, which is unfortunate. I mean, everybody's probably in resort. Let's go briefly check over here. Oh man, when we get 1.0, it's gonna be snow too. Yeah. I freaking love the snow, man. It makes nighttime raids visible. Everything's so clear. Love that. Crunchy footsteps. I mean, that's the like one negative, but I freaking love the snow. Get a backup weapon ASAP. Oh, sick. GP coin. Oh, it's considered cash. Can't get it. Nice. I don't actually really need all of those things. Interesting. Oh, there's a bleach. Sick. Alright, one bleach. You know, I don't think I have this, Oh, come on, loot it. I don't think I have this for our... What's its face? Our Ragman task coming up. So that's good. That scope actually does pretty well in a pinch. It's just LPS, but tracer. Oh, is that what it was? Gotcha. I get that. Really that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's designed to. The stock was designed to be used as a bludgeon. Yeah, that makes sense. Barely fits in a 52-inch shotgun case. Dang. It's a lot of gun. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to having like a nicely sighted in like deer rifle. You know, that's just a good backup to have. But we have nowhere to store them right now, and it's one of those. I would get it scoped in and then probably never use it type of thing. So it's like, do I really want to spend money on it? You know, it's one of those tertiary hobbies that I just don't have time for. Alkali? Oh, of course. It's the one time that's a Salewa and not alkali. It's always out. Oh, there's a wiper fluid though. Sick. It's always alkali, not not a Salewa. Unless you need the alkali. Very silly. I mean, that area right there can basically have everything we need. So. Yep, and then we'll get it. We'll always get them when we don't need them anymore. 100%. That is classic video game, honestly. Yeah. End of the day, that's just classic video game. Another shattered. Oh. What do we got? 314. It's not a quest key room. It's certainly a fine room to have, though. Well, mine, it was $100. My dad said K-Bar used to sell a barrel for $20 SKS. Where the next barrel for 50? Not sure I'm following, but that's okay. God, Kmart though. Holy smokes. $313 is technically a LEDX spawn. I'm going to tell you this right now, Nako. I've probably opened that room 100 times, 150 times in Hardcore, and I've never found it. And the spawn that it can happen in, I've only seen stuff there like 10 times. So I think it's one of those technically spawns, but really just doesn't exist realistically. Now, the nice thing is if you have both keys, you can pass through on a different side and take people by surprise in that hallway, which is such a minor thing, but it is a thing. But, yeah. All right, I do need to go back here and check. Well, check for the key, for the Overseer key. Do I need food? I guess I do. And kind of go from there. Yeah. I mean, not only are the chances low right now, but they are at an all-time low because the loose loot spawns are so heavily nerfed this wipe. You know? They are unbelievably trashed. T-plug helix. All right, let's get an alkali from this real quick and then classic. I'll take a Letix too. Fair. We gotta check that table. That table can have the spawn we need. Just another B-33, which we have already. All right, let's go out. We'll start heading out. We're gonna go towards the car and just take it if it's up. We've got 2 relevant items, 3 relevant items, and again, another shoreline survive is really good for this weekly. The only item you never found in raid was the red key card. No matter how much I did go for it, was never lucky. Always ended up buying from the flea. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's cool to have an item like that though, where you could play this game for 20,000 hours and never find it, because it's not necessary to play. It's really cool that it exists, and it's amazing when you find one. Oh yeah, but it makes it feel cool and good. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not worth the actual loot, and it's more of a money sink for regular Tarkov players. But I think it's cool that an item like that exists. Now, I would say that that's a bad idea if that item was guaranteed or needed for a task, right? That would be bad. But the item's not needed. It's just cool. You know? One of those things you always sell. Yeah, I never go for a full labs key set, except for in PvE. Yeah, I actually do want that. Come back for it. Right, it's a good money sink if you finished everything else in the game and kind of go from there. I do think it should be, the key card should be unlimited uses personally. Which is kind of funny. That the keycard would be the thing that would actually wear out versus the actual keys, which would hardly ever wear out unless they're really poorly made. But. Yeah, getting 100 million rubles this wipe would be awful. All right, let's get out of here. Let's reset. We have enough good things. Look at that. We're down to 37,000, chat. Just looked up Mosin for sale online. 600 plus. Dang, yeah. It's pretty cool. Funny enough, Tarkov has made it popular, so it might be because of Tarkov. Oh yeah, it's totally doable. It's just going to take you, you know, however much longer they nerf the sell stuff by. Which it feels like about 40% or 30% they nerfed. Just significantly the past 10 years. Gotcha. All right, GG. Again, that's another one of our shoreline survives. That's a big deal. And we got a bunch of great items. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, really straightforward raid. We just looted, which is part of the reason we're there, is loot, get these Peacekeeper tasks out of the way. Nice. All right, my game crashed. So, we got out with everything, though. That's good. Honestly, finding GP coins in this is actually sick, because that puts us closer to stuff. Oh, you could barter for Sturman's hideout key. That's kind of interesting. Huh. It's not bad either. Oh, fascinating. That's actually kind of cool. So I wonder if this is how you're supposed to get them. What level? Level 3, level 4? Damn. Yeah, but ref doesn't seem too bad to level up. I mean, at this rate, we're probably not going to barter for the... Oh, wow. You can do tasks. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. At this rate, we're really probably not going to be... bartering for the key tool, so we actually might want to use those. Yeah, this one's on me a little bit for not remembering to grab those in an appropriate amount of time. All right. What did I want to do there real quick? No, this one. Didn't get the alkali, but we got the shampoo. So now if we find one vodka, that's enough for a clean, and one alkali, that's enough for the bleach. For our task. Just gonna keep doing those. No, you're good, Chaotic Time. I think I understand, and I'm also not too worried about like fully understanding. So these are all things I can learn for later. I don't think we're gonna do chumming, so we don't need those. Barters. Selling that. That doesn't fit on there? That's weird. And honestly, I think I'm selling this AKM. We could barter for one at any point. And we have the mutant. What's your task? Huh. Fair enough. Does give a VPX and a ton of Jaeger rep, but again, we don't really need the rep. We just need the thing. We might need the VPX though. We really just need the money spent on him. That's for Ragman soon. That's to sell. That's for later. These are we have already. 301's good. Those go away. This is to sell. Honestly, that's to sell. That's all fine. We'll save that purely because I have way too much room in my ammo boxes, so it doesn't really matter. So... Because we don't... Well, no, we could craft more bleach the more alkali we get. That's for barters. Okay. All right, skier first. For right now, then Jaeger. Peacekeeper. Prapper. Actually, let's get rid of those there. Yeah. Because that'll be important as well. But we can buy things from you as well. So like if I were to buy 10 of those. Does Prepper buy them? No. Yeah. Could also just sell them back to him. Just to get that money spent, you know? Yeah. Puts us up a bit. Good morning, Locke. How are you today? Too much blood in my caffeine system? Oh, never mind. It's worse. Okay. Put that in there. I almost don't really want some of these. Like, we're just never going to loot, you know? Like this one, I would check out 301, but I don't know. I do think, however, we are, again, rinsing and repeating here because we really want to get this thing done. We're now a little under halfway there. Gunning for that 0.5 rep. We'll do this until we get the Peacekeeper task on it, then we'll see what Peacekeeper has for us. But yeah. And we're just going to keep going daytime. I'll see you in raid. Alrighty, we are in. I really hate this spawn. I really genuinely hate this spawn. It's okay if you're trying to PvP, but like if imagine I get the things I need up here for loot wise, like it's ridiculously hard to get off of here without being spotted. But we'll go for it. I know, back in the day using the floppy disk to install programs. Yep. I need to be able to move. The further away I get, the better. Oh, are you kidding me? It's just a damn rock, dude. I could literally backpedal up onto that. Are you kidding me? It's a rock. I need to heal too. Let's heal up. Crisis came out, felt like 0 PCs could handle it. Yeah. So that was when I built my first PC from scratch. And it was a PC that could handle Crisis. It actually came with my graphics card. It's cool. Spent $2 grand on that PC. It lasted me a good long while. I built that like beginning of high school. That lasted me till the like through the middle of college. That was basically the PC I started streaming with, or tried to start streaming with, and it couldn't handle. It could handle Magic the Gathering, but it couldn't handle like Minecraft or anything. That's why I was like, oh wow, I actually do need an upgrade. Where did this guy go? I mean, if he's got a suppressed shotgun, maybe he doesn't actually need kills. Maybe he's just looking to get scav kills. You know? And that's okay. I don't remember the GPU off the top of my head. It might have been like a 600 series, 700 series. Whatever came out around 2007. Yeah, that sounds right, Chaotic Tom. It's been so long. I have it still somewhere, because I inherited my dad's trait of not ever wanting to get rid of technology. 980 Ti. Yeah, it's a good GPU. I really don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, like I said, whatever. It was a promo with the graphics card. It came with Crisis, and I was like already thinking about getting Crisis. I wasn't very impressed with Crisis. It was just like bullet sponge RPG. I beat it. I eventually beat it. It was cool graphically, but I was not as impressed as I was promised to be. All right. Check here real quick. 216? 226. Another LEDX key, but once again, that's just not where we're at this wipe. LEDXs are not spawning on the ground, I would assume. Let's get the marker down so if we die to this guy. We at least got this down. No, plant. Oh, nice. So that'll finish the wiper fluid. Can't tell if it's open or not. Well, can you not get out of this? Good. Oh, he was literally to the right of my scope. God dang it. GG. I literally zoomed in. Was like, where'd he go? Where'd he go? And he was literally to the right of the scope because I zoomed in. It's kind of funny. All right. Well, on the bright side, we got a Vok out because of our new rule set, and we got the marker down. So we never have to go back in there. Well, not never, but we don't have to go back in there right now, which is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You can't take me anywhere. Oh, we're back. Nice. You can't take me anywhere, chat. All right. Hideout. Oh, this is not even done corrupting anyway, so there you go. There you go. I kind of want to keep one of those. Let's just do that to keep that ball rolling. Yeah, if we had level 2 nutrition, we might be able to craft some of the things. We probably could have gotten that at some point, too. Like, we probably could have crafted the vodka, but... Oh, no, you need moonshine to craft the vodka. Yeah, never mind then. Okay, we're off to woods now, I think. Is the goal here. Anybody else who has stuff we haven't gotten back? is an affirmative. Okay. So. I just feel like that doing the sniper things is just kind of a waste of time. So why don't we do... that with that. And this with that. Do I have any more mags? We genuinely may not. Yeah. That part's a little rough. I mean, that's why we keep it in semi-automatic. Just treat this like a bad sniper rifle or whatever, you know? Like we're not trying to impress anybody here. We'll use good rounds because then we got to really make sure our headshots go off. We'll put all these away. We'll grab the depot key, I guess. Do we want to loot in the depot area if we get the BTR? Yes. Probably. I don't have any splints, though. So, no, probably not. Could bring the hunting trip rifle. Oh, I can't bring that many, I can't bring that many key cards in. All right. Let's just bring the 40K, and we'll have the option for the car or the ability to do something else. We're not going to call that in. We did the Wi-Fi camera there already. We need 4 markers. I don't believe we need more. Well, we're not doing the what's the reference. We shouldn't have planted the 2 that we planted. And I do want that depot key, I guess. All right. Seems good to me. Let's get that going. Let's just eat that. We'll be 100 out of 100 when we go in. Yeah, all right, let's go woods. So we need to go plant on... We need to go plant on the mark circles are the priority. And then steady signal is like a secondary. And then the loot we need for Peacekeeper is a tertiary. Those are our priorities. I'll see you raid. Alrighty, we're in. It's like close enough to where we need to be, but Hound mix, I love him. Yeah, no, he's a cute pup. That was lightest better. 55 kilo. Jesus Christ, that's heavy. That is really, really heavy. You really don't like that scope? Yeah, no, it's not great. Sturman is up. The funny thing is, I've already killed Sturman and done the key, so we don't really need to worry about that. So we're going to try to go to the mark circle and then run away and let Sturman distract the other players, I think. $35 kilo fur, yeah. That's a big puppy. So that sound is the sound of Sherman's guards with the Vepr Hunter, and they are definitely scarier than Sherman sometimes, if not all the time. German Shepherd and Alaska Malamute mix. Oh my goodness, and he's not even fat. Yeah, no, that's a big pupper. That's a big pupper. I do need that. That is for the Ollie Logistics barter. So we're going to start saving those. Yeah, we want to keep letting those guys fight. Just get over to the circle. Because once that's marked, we're just done. We don't have to worry about it. And then we can kind of do whatever we want to do in the raid. I'm trying to think what the last... That's not at me, but that's scary. I'm trying to think where the... last steady signal marker is. I know one's over by the exit we need to go to. Somebody's directly kind of gating me out here. I wonder if we go left here. Try to get around them. There they are. They are dead. Okay. They were still looking for somebody here, though. D-E-D, dead. Probably have a teammate. Oh, that's their body. Is that somebody there on a tree? No. Damn. That's probably who they were shooting at. I don't know where his body is. Is this him? No. I saw it and then I lost it. So it's over here somewhere. We're gonna leave it. It's fine. That's who was shooting. The question is who he's shooting at. You know? Okay. So that's who was shooting there? I guess his buddy was watching his body. I don't know. I should have just gone forward. Because he was obviously shooting at somebody. I'm so confused, though. Alright, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll go back in naked and just get the other one down. Alright. Yeah, so this will be for the barter for later. Okay, good, good, good. We still have a marker. We need to get one more. And then I do kind of want to go in, like, naked and just, like, make this work. You know? Yeah. Figure it out from there. Hopefully we get a better spawn. We'll see how I'm made. Okay. Deadpine late spawn. Also a bad spawn. Really just a bad spawn. Just kind of trapped in this corner. But we can go through and get the, That was weird. Go through and get that tower. I'm trying to think of where the other tower is. Is there a beer right there? It's so totally a beer right there. Interesting. So there's a moonshine spawn technically right there, by the way. If you did not know. I don't really need to craft more with this. Oops. Okay. I got myself a seltzer, so. Road beer! Yeah. Was in the mood for something that wasn't water. Delightful. Delightful. Oh, there's a pack armor that spawns right there. Oh, wow. A bunch of screwdrivers in the garbage. That's good to know. Is this a lootable jacket? Sure is. The tiny boxes on stilts to mark? Yes. Yes. Oh, that's actually pretty powerful. We don't have the money for it, though. Classic. I know there's the one I need is here, and I'm trying to think where the last one I need is. Yeah, loose loot actually spawned in this raid. It's crazy. There's got to be one over by, like, the town. We got the one on the mountain. We got the one in the back corner. We got the one over by the swamp town. That's good. We want to be passing all these guys and letting them do their thing. Oh, are you? You're a player, right? Yeah. Yeah, once again, we want to let them do their thing. Don't turn around and look at me. Carry on. The one by outskirts is the one I'm missing. I forgot about that one. Yep. Yep, that's it. That's the one. Yeah. No rush on it. That's just a if we can. We can get it on our way out. This raid, you know. Did that one 2 days ago. Nice. Yeah, it's always easier when it's fresh in your mind, right? Okay. Deal. Now I can heal. Nice. Still funny, I found more Salewas than Alkali when they've been trolling me this entire wipe. No, I know. Which I won't complain, though. The meds are always good. It's just funny. Alright, gonna skip those caches. Oh, man. Jaw hurts. Head right over into the town. We can probably cut across, though. Honestly. Go around the base of the mountain. Yeah. That sounds good to me. Let's get this dang marker down. Then we'll go see what we can mop up from, like, the USEC camps and all that kind of stuff. Because the marker will be down. We don't really care. Oh, you're not dead. Did you have an armor on, though? No, you did not. That's spicy for the, for that guy. Yeah, we have a backup, and that's a really decent weapon. We also have this guy. It's not bad, close quarters. I know, very best. You do remember? Did we make the joke about Alkali back then? Did we make the classic joke and he never saw them again? Because that would be really ironic if we did that. And I don't even need the Alkali. I need bleach, is what I need. And the Alkali just lets me craft a bleach because we have the other crafting components. You know. The old classic. The ones that always stand out in my mind was the wrench. My goodness, that must have been like 15 hours of no wrench. When it's like one of the easiest tools to find. And then the other one was Schuss. One wipe. Oh, BTR is up. And we do have the mines, but I don't have any cash, so can't really get there without cash. But yeah, the Schuss always stands out in my mind. One wipe was a long flathead screwdriver for the 60 rounder. There's the thing about wheat, except Ground Zero has a lot, I think. Yeah. It's always something. But we haven't really, like, it hasn't been as much this wipe because we're not going for the hideout as much. So it's like there's not as much to forget. But I should have remembered this task, and I should have been grabbing them earlier. Because we wouldn't even need to have looted the alkali. We would have just had to have... We would have had the bleach and the wiper fluid anyway. And we needed the wiper fluid to craft kek tape, so we just should have been grabbing extra. End of the day. Or we needed the wiper fluid to make kek tape, so... Should have just been grabbing extra. Pretty sure I saw this. Armor? Now we got some armor. Yeah. Playing this wipe really does make me excited for next. Get to experience all the 1.0 stuff. The hideout's going to feel so much easier to build comparatively. It's going to be great. Yeah, now we have a face shield. Yes. Well. Yeah, I guess we do want that, because that loads our mag, right? I think that's the right PS. It actually could be, never mind. That's this PS. That's actually still pretty good, though. Let's do that. Probably got to drink this beer. We should remove it from the list. Little lemon lime seltzer. Delightful. Can't remember if there's any bleach or cleanse spawns in here. I don't think there are. Is that a hand drill? Pretty sure that was just the bug. Need the cowboy hat more than I need the, or I don't even need the U-Shunk anymore. You go there to not to check the small med point with 2 to 3 corpse spawns, or did I miss that? Where's that? Or are you talking about ground zero? I missed the circle. 20 mil next to the car, just over the hill towards the lake. Man, I actually really do wish I had the money for this. Guess we could check here, but unlikely. I'm sorry, I'm very confused on that. Right. What? Sorry. I'm not confused as to where it is or what I'm talking about. What am I missing? The 2 to 3 quarter. You're talking about the bunker with like the key spawns and stuff. Or am I making that up? Man, I wish I had the cash for that. That'd be so nice. All right. There's a new med spawn at the car with the bear. Car with the bear. I'm not familiar with that. I would like to get to that. So you're saying 90 degrees. Oh, where I took the ammo out. I see. Spooky BTR, yeah. It's the one, of course, the one raid I didn't do the thing. I mean, it's unlikely because it's a loose spawn, Ludo. Like, it's really unlikely it's a loose one, but I would like to know where it is for next wipe. You can't convince me it has a driver. I think it's sentient. Nice. No, I'm not aware of this, whatever you're talking about. Oh, there's med bags. Interesting. Okay. I'm not familiar with this. So there's the car. You know, actually, I think somebody led me here at one point. Talk about down here? Nope. Okay. Towards the lake. This little camp. What do you know? Yeah. I've never looted here. This is new to me. Deal. All right, gold star for Ludo. Huh. Wow. Oops, sorry. You hit one of the secret words, doggo. Thomas the Tank Engine and his friend for Forged in Hellfire, decorated by the mad insane Salem Clowns, something like that. I mean, surely there's med spawns when this is not the hardcore wipe. Yeah, there's even a car kit there. Neat. Neat. That's probably a great place to get Salebas. Oh, you got to that. I said that the 10-round mag is the same as the mag. The only restriction is civilian by pen. You can only load 10 rounds. Is that what it is, Rob? Gotcha. Yeah, but this is a video game, so. But yeah, that makes sense. I think I've heard of that. Like, because that's how it is in New Jersey. Like you get the full AR-15 mag, but they limit to how many bullets you can put into it. Yeah, yeah. So they're just kind of trying to be realistic on it. Instead. Which makes sense. You like your 100-rounder? Yeah. Where was that first scav? I do want to loot these guys. We'll just go to this one first then. For paper targets and such. Indeed, indeed. I know. I love winter. We were just talking about earlier how winter's going to be good because, or 1.0 is going to be really good because it's going to be in winter. No idea if I got that guy or not. The animation on these is sweet. We did. Good job, us. What do you got? Sugar. Yeah, no rain. I'm not so down on rain. It helps when I don't have contacts in hardcore. And other people do. Alright, where the hell did I kill this first scav? It was like right in line with this guy, wasn't it? Or am I just misremembering that? We shouldn't be worrying about it too much. Right, I'm not going to worry about it. That's cool, man. I didn't know about that. I guess player scavs are going to start to be our worry here. I mean, we did that. We're not doing hunting trip. SETI signals on our way out here. That's really all we got. Yeah, and I guess Clin or an Alkali. So the USEC camps would be good because they have the medical crates. I'm sure they're looted, but people don't take Alkali, so. I love clay pigeon shooting, yeah. I'm good at it when it's not like complicated or too fast. And I do a really weird thing, like, because I taught myself, like I didn't like, nobody instructed me. They just made sure I didn't point the shotgun at anybody else, and it's like, here, you try it. But what I would do is quickly figure out the path. Then I would lower the shotgun to where the path of it is, and then pull the trigger as the clay pigeon crosses the path, not jerk to the thing and shoot. I'm not sure if that's how you're supposed to do it, but my friends, when we were doing it in upstate New York, my friends were all like, you wait so long to shoot it. And I do. I would wait 10, like, you know, a ridiculously large amount of time. I think you're supposed to 360 no-scope them. I don't think you're supposed to 360 no-scope with a loaded gun in IRL. That just doesn't sound safe. You like doing doubles? Yeah, I've never done anything like that complicated. We had a pump action, but I definitely prefer it over-under for that kind of thing. Pretty sure you do like hammer throwing in athletics. Oh, true. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. I actually got really close to hitting the clay pigeon with my bow a couple times, too. That would have been super cool to see. And they weren't hand thrown, they were mechanically thrown as well, so it was like they were traveling, the pigeons. Safe to keep the gun pointed at the ground while 360ing. Yeah, but then the 360 just doesn't look as cool. So it's a lot of ammo. Oh, I didn't want to grab that. It's terrible. Wrong HPs anyway. Yeah, there's a dead man there. I'm not expecting much. But like I said, we'll still check for the alkali before we hop out. This guy will have ammo for us. It's gonna be bad. Oh, no, FMJ's not terrible.
Deadpine, I told my dad that I've joined the World Taekwondo Federation. He replied, WTF?
God damn it. Alright. Thank you for the bits, Cam. Cool. I hate everything. I hate everything. Is that a poster or something? What is that? It's gotta be a poster. Yeah. It's kind of funny. What poster are you? We don't need these. I think the posters sell reasonably well. Finally, Cam, cool, you did a good one. Yeah. Good, bad one. Which makes it good, I guess. No alkali. This almost doesn't look searched, though. Almost. Oh, I have a target ring. Nice. Guess I'll eat that. It's free. How are you today, Crazy J, by the way? Good to see you. Guess somebody found either the trooper armor or alpaca. Always a hand drill. Yeah, we're gonna come back out this way, I think. Looks like there's a pretty geared guy on the ground there. Sure. Oh my. We also have the mines. Sure. Guess whoever looted them didn't want all this stuff. Just the tag, you know? Not that I really want a bunch of FMJ, but... Don't care about those. Do care about these. Let's do that. 855 is still good. What does Den give us? I don't remember. We're about to have the cultist circle, so might as well. All right. I guess he had that stuff for the Desert Eagle. Deagles do sell really well. That's true. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. We don't really need this. Yeah. I guess I did ditch all those bullets on the ground. Much better. This is the the Magnum 357 Desert Eagle instead of the other one. But yeah, that's a good call. Because I'm not keeping the salt off, so. Alright, I do want to go check the pile on the ground next to this scav over here. Because I saw a filter, which means there could be an alkali laying there. And that would be good. And it's on our way out anyway. It's just the filter. I will, however, take that. Somebody didn't get looted. That's a nice chunk of money. That's 2 dead players. Or scavs. No, they're players. Sorry, guys. See what you got. You know, I think these are the players we saw running around in the middle of, yeah. In the middle of camp there. Interesting. They're all in, like, leg meta stuff. Huh. GG, GG. Yeah, I could grab that suppressor. I don't think we need that, though. Oops. I want to keep searching. Not going to worry about that. We were in a very fortunate spot to be able to take out one quickly, you know. That helps a ton. I kind of want the Mosin over this, but being suppressed is really good. I mean, they weren't very geared. Yeah. All right. We don't have time. GG. EQ on the first body? Yeah, that's fine. We've got EQ back at our base. I would say who we're gonna run into 8 minutes left in the raid, but like, what the heck were they doing over there with 8 minutes left in the raid? I guess I didn't get their dog tags, but that's all right. Just trying to make room for them, but. I thought I was a scav. Yeah, I guess I could have taken the bigger rig. That would have been smart. I just wasn't thinking. Yeah, that would have been smart. Not going to go back for it, though. I was originally thinking about how to do some sort of bag reorganization, but I wasn't worried about it. Oh, wait, do we have... Okay, just making sure we have outskirts. Yeah. We can get that last marker down. Could take flare too, right? No, I don't have flare. I thought I kept the flare with me, but I used it for markers. Yeah. Oh yeah, if I wasn't in red timer and also wanted to go mark this thing, I definitely would have taken my time on looting those guys and probably reorganized everything. Probably ditched the MBSSs and the duffel bag, which would have let me take 2 rigs in my bag plus wear a rig, which would have saved a ton of room, you know, but it would have been minimal. minimal upgrades for a lot of time. You're hooked on Flare and Woods unless I'm Lakeside of the Mill? Gotcha. No, it makes sense. Like, it is closer. I hate how close it is to Outskirts, but it is closer. And it is pretty good. Can't just cut across. This is open. Oh, no. 5 bits is fine. And I don't have the key yet, but maybe this duffel bag will give me the key. Huh? Huh? Never lucky. Yeah, Ludo. Yeah. I've been doing that with the AKs. But yeah, we could absolutely upgrade a bag and like kind of. I've been calling it money laundering. It's kind of or gear laundering. That's kind of what you're doing, right? And it's only minimal and it's timed because you're hideout. You still need fuel, so it's like it's not free, but freer than normal hardcore Tarkov, I guess. Yeah. But I don't always like to bring it. Like this raid, this raid started with a Saiga 9 naked because I didn't want to bring anything in with me. Like I had bags, I had rigs, I just didn't want to bring them in because I wanted to 100% focus. So this raid was more about being a 0 to hero than it was about bringing in the best bags that I could craft. You know. Daniel, Dr. Pepper flavored baked beans exist. I think I knew that, but I could be mistaking that with a different weird Dr. Pepper flavored thing. For sure, Ludo, for sure. My hideout's got plenty of space, though. We're good. Yeah. If I was going for Kappa, I think these things would be a lot more interesting with our rule set. But we're not going for Kappa on this one. We're just going for the max dealers. So, next wipe. Next wipe we'll go for Kappa. Kappa and Prestige, I think. Or maybe we'll just keep that. If 1.0 does have a truly persistent character, maybe we'll make that playthrough a playthrough where we prestiging is our wipe, and that like where our goal is to get max prestige in hardcore. You know. Oh yeah. He's popped up in my shorts. That guy. I like him. Promotes good stress-free stuff. You know. How to not over worry too much about health. Yeah, Liam. He's cool, dude. Okay. Nice. GG. That was a good raid. Yeah, no BS, real talk stuff, you know. Like the practical things that people want to hear, you know. I'm a min-maxer in a lot of things, so like his advice doesn't land as always as well with me because I'm like, I'd rather do the min-maxy thing because I like that, but not everybody likes that, you know. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, so I didn't grab that person's thing. What a name, though. What a name. GG. Okay, so. I mean, not bad for only going in with a Saiga 9. Genuinely. That is not bad at all. I love a good 0 to hero raid. I did just sell the recent Hex, but we'll keep this one in case we get another one. That'll be good. Okay, yep. I think I want to run this on the think I want to run that. All right. All right, come on, skier. We're getting close, man. I might do a big spend here. What the heck do you have in there? Oh, do you just not buy duffel bags? You weirdo. You buy all the other stuff. I do know for a fact that Peacekeeper needs to be 110,000. We have that no problem. Currently, we have 98,000 basically. So we are pretty much good to go there. All right, excellent. All right. Any other modding I can do with this? Look at this. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there. Like, that's a rock solid M4. I'm gonna keep put a suppressor on there. Sick. Okay, then we can sell all this junk. We do actually have the ammo for the M4, which is nice. That's just not going in there? No, that's full. Okay. Yeah. I'm really excited about that new little area. That's going to be great for the start of a wipe next time. Like, actually amazing. This is a cell as well. You know what? We're going to do... We're going to do that and sell them. Because we no longer need those. That just gets double money spent. Yeah, 20K for Desert Eagle. You weren't kidding. That was a very good call. Okay. Colt Part 2's done. Love that. Still didn't find the exact things we needed there. But that's all right. That is all right. Probably selling that SR. Although it is good. Like, we are playing PvP. Gotta say thanks to Toastback then when you stumble across him to make sure to mention you every time people talks. No kidding, really? That's awesome. I love Toastrack. He's such a cool dude. Not really. I mean, we've done a few tasks, but like we're super far behind, you know. I guess do we have to get ref to max level for this to count? Probably not. I think we're gonna say probably not. Gluar's a weapons case. That's kind of fun. Rogues on Lighthouse. I have yet to go to Lighthouse, but if I can end this series without going to Lighthouse, I think I'll actually be pretty happy. So we still have this shoreline survival. That's probably a good place to finish. We really do want to get that Ragman rep. That'll be really good. I do think that's kind of funny. Oh, we got to check our hideout. All right. So we got some shampoo. Nice. And that vodka lets us make this. So in 40 minutes, we'll have... Wait, is that it? Is that all I needed? Ah, yeah. So in 40 minutes, we'll be done. Nice. Cool. So we'll be able to start the next episode with that. So we'll have Spa Tour Part 3 done, which I think Part 4 might be going back to Shoreline, which is perfect because we need to go back to Shoreline for that Survive for Ragman. Obviously, we still need to go get like the database done. We still need to find this cowboy hat. We probably should do this guy as well because, again, and this guy. Like, these are just easy Ragman rep. I probably should look up how much we actually need as well. But this is definitely very important to get done. I I think you need like 0.75 for Jaeger, so we are going to need to do some of these, I think. But we are officially done with Therapist, actually. And then we just need 1.2 million more spent on Prapper, and then we're done with Prapper. And then we need, I mean, we're going to need so much more spent on you. And then we just need 1 million rubles plus this, and then we're probably done with Skier. Although Skier might need 0.75 as well, rep-wise. I don't know how much rep you need. We're so close to getting you done. But we'll find out later what I know it's $110,000 spent. That's all I know. And then Mechanic honestly might be one of the harder ones. So it'll be Mechanic, Peacekeeper, Ragman. These three. So. But we're getting there. We are indeed getting there. Yeah, I wonder if that was worthwhile doing. I mean, we do have a bunch of streets tasks we can do. We also have to keep checking, like, if somebody opens this up, we definitely want to get in there, because that's just a free bit of XP and GPU and stuff. So, all right, great stuff. YouTube, thanks you so much for tuning into these episodes, watching them all the way through. That was a great Zero to Hero raid. Not sure what we're going to kit up for next time. Probably going to hop on a shoreline, though. Maybe we'll bring that SR-25 in. That would be a good idea. And just kind of get those things going. We'll have the wiper fluid done, so we'll figure out what spa tour is next and go from there. So, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.